Good morning. I was home down there last night, and the objective this morning is to get up over this pass. After that, I should have about 9 miles of downstroke, I think. Smooth sailing. Okay, 6:30 in the morning, Lake Ann Pass. Just have a little bit more of Colorado to climb over. I'm over Lake Ann Pass and kind of off the trail here because I see a lot of look like dirt bike tracks, but I'm sure they're just fat tire electric bikes. I see a lot of those, and it's Sunday. I'm sure people will be out riding. Still kind of early. I just don't want to get run over. So I want to talk about actually a couple days ago. So I don't know why. I mean, I'm doing these videos to kind of show people what it's like to do the Colorado Trail, and I didn't take any pictures in Twin Lakes. I don't know why. You know, I got in there late, got things done, got out of there, and going up the trail the next day, I'm thinking, you didn't take any pictures, you idiot. But you can see all kinds of pictures online. I'll just verbally run you through it. So you come off the regular trail, come down a Forest Service road, switch back down into town, hang a left 100 yards. First thing you come to are classic VW buses, which are food trucks. And I'm assuming the people that own them live in the houses right behind them. And directly across the street from that is like an old one-room schoolhouse. I mean, this is like an old Western town buildings. And that's the visitor center. They leave their Wi-Fi on even though they were closed. Again, I came in about 5:30. Everything was closed down food-wise and visitor center. But left the Wi-Fi on. There's an electric outlet and a bench out front to charge things up. My first stop was the general store. Super nice people. Everything you read online about them is true. Just genuinely nice, helpful people. And got my food box there. I didn't need much, but I tried to spend some money with them. I think next year they're going to charge for boxes, which is more than fair. And, you know, I didn't need much. I bought a lot of chocolate milk. And then I couldn't find any food. I went outside, went up the alley behind the store and kind of got my food all lined up in my bag. And some locals went by and said, you know, all the food trucks, like right next to the store is an inn and lodging, food and lodging. Behind that are more food trucks, again, all closed down. They said I wouldn't get any food at the lodge because it was reservation only. But I tried anyway, and they found a little cubby hole for me for a smelly old hiker. and I understand that. You know, it's kind of a fancy place, but they took really good care of me. I had a burger and some fries, and then I went back to the store and asked the kid, you know, where I could legally camp for the night near town, because I thought maybe I'd come in again in the morning. But he told me across the street is the wetlands and a parking lot, and you know, as long as I'm out of sight, I can camp back in there. And then I talked to the owner about the route, because in '99 I came down around the east side of the lakes, which is where the trail goes now. But in that year, it was just so much snow, and I just had maps. I had DeLorme pages ripped out of DeLorme map books, and I just followed a power line down into town that way. So this time I wanted to go to Collegiate West, and there's a shortcut across. I think on my video I said it was the outlet for these lakes, but that creek or river is actually the inlet that's flowing into the lakes. And he showed me how to go, but he said if I just walked up the road 7/10 of a mile toward Aspen, I'd find a Forest Service gate, which I did. He said just get on that road and that'll take you over to the West Trail. And he showed me the valley, actually, that I was going to go up. Just a nice guy. Anyway, so that's what I did. It was getting dark. I went up, camped there for the night, and everything worked out just fine. This gal is going to run the Colorado Trail. Go to elevatekids.org if you're interested. You can follow her. There's going to be a tracking device. So, my Durston tent just failed its first big test. And I'm not a happy camper right now. So I came over Cottonwood Pass. The wind was really blowing. Just a parking area there, so I decided to keep climbing. Found a little saddle and kind of a windbreak, so I set the tent up, and I've only been in it an hour, and all of a sudden the side caved in. Again, I told you in a past video, make sure you put those guy lines out, because if they're not out, if you just have this thing up with 4 stakes and you lose a stake, the whole thing's coming down. So it just caved in on my face here, and I was able to get out and find out what the problem was. And the problem was the guy line snapped. I mean, it is blowing like crazy up here, but I've got it all staked down. I've got it all rocks. I thought I'd get in here and I wouldn't have to deal with anything the rest of the night, and I don't know what those guy lines are made out of, but they sure didn't take a stiff wind. Anyway, keep smiling. See you tomorrow.